everybody in the world blind. Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Here because Keyless,
I
he's
wanna
such
be
a
the
brilliant
greatest.
rocket. He's
Everybody
got
on
no
the
top
face,
speed
and I look
troubles
around, I feel like everybody is the
and we won't see how he did because we're focusing on
the points leader.
Have a look at what the slip. His first of his one and only, long lap penalty. He's going to take
The Dutchman with the orange helmet. That is, of course,
16th place now as well. Good stuff from him. And there we have then.
it's not difficult, is it? You know, 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Brown is up into 21st place. He started 25th.
Long lap penalty, so I think he can take it next time around, or at least I'm hoping that's what he's planning.
11 of David Gonzalez, another super skilled rider. On Casey O'Gorman to take that second place and slot in behind Max Kies. Pratama, they are well capable of disappearing here. Beside goes Angel Piqueras. That was a really...
His dominance if he wants this cup now or nearly never. Pre-practice he was having a few troubles with his machine, so clearly unfortunately a route and up ahead. First and second place. He's gotten on our timing screens. The Tactical Boisri has entered the pits. That's a real shame for the tie.
And Zen Mitani in third place.
Hakim Danish on the prowl then.
It would get in their heads a bit, wouldn't it, if he's, you know, if he shows his head. Luckily got away with a nasty slide in the first start.
Lap penalty again, just sort of getting these guys' heads and say, well, don't worry, that long lap.
Veda Patama, Brian Uriarte has the advantage over Patama's lap and a half to get back, didn't it?
I think what he wants to do then is he wants to Danish on the move already,
and he's got put the pressure on. Scene. There's Angel Piqueras, the pole man, already through into.
Particularly confident wet weather rider, but I could be completely wrong.
But it's the advantage over Casey O'Gorman, but they're only just ahead of...
I think just scything his way through on Daniel. It was Blade in the free practices which got it in the first place.
It's got into trouble, yeah.
Coming towards turns A and 2B. Big overtaking spot. You don't want to call
on that. He's still very much with that lead group.
The ironic thing is that he's with Christian Daniel just behind him, David Gonzalez neck and neck with.
First time is anything to go by. It's not going to ruin his race, is it? Because he's already the line. Because that is Veda Patama.
Veda Patama from Brian. He's trying to use it, trying to be strategic about it. It's a fair play. That's showing some 2B. His airbag's gone off. It looks like he's been down the gym. In 6th place still, so he really didn't lose that much time at all. Will he take it again this time around?
Brian Uriarte has the advantage. There's the 13 of Hakim Dan.
But as you can see, I think there is a little bit of a headwind there. Nish, who's still in 7th place, he's got Mike Yu, just stream does for the likes of Max Keyless, Casey O'Gorman and Piqueras out front. Take it now. Hopefully he does it cleanly. That was him going off in the back.
Colin Fire, and he's still ahead of the 99 of Jose Rueda.
Confirmed as they come across the line. Safe enough to do so. Morelli's got his...
Max Kies still with the advantage, and there is...
So then, the French rider as well, Guillaume Plon up there into 6th, and he's not forgotten about that second one.
No, it's... And the rain continues to come down.
And once again, Piqueras has decided not to take that...
Because they are skilled, they're superbly skilled guys, and there is the good move. It was an aggressive move, but it was perfectly fair move.
It's getting to that point, Peter.
Well, he has, really, hasn't he? And, you know, with Uriarte...
That has reared its head once again, and no more racing for him today.
Right, up the end.
To chase them down. He's got to reel them in. He's got to pass them. He's got a rider. He started in 11th on the grid, but I did see during qualifying a 7th place for the Malaysian. We've got to keep an eye on him because his 2 title rivals.
If he shows himself to get in front of them already.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not making that mistake again, and he leads Veda Patama.
Penalty doesn't faze me whatsoever.
Well, that's the point. Would it really kind of... They go down the hill into the right-hander. This is where Brian...
sit these guys up, get back in towards the front, and then do the long...
The American as well. But it's Brian Uriarte who takes up the lead from 3rd place. So it really only took him about 11.
Sensational.
He did look very good there,
and
didn't he?
Who else is?
Of Colin Fire, Jose Rueda, and the 8.
Morelli, not stereotypically by my memory anyways.
There you go, there you go. Okay, so it is still Max Kies with...
Was a bit of a pile up there. Outbreak yourself as... Wow, that was Morelli. Place 2:01 last time. Sit these guys up, get back in towards the front, and then do the long lap penalty again. One rider on the move is Zen Mitani, who's now into...
So it really only took him about a lap and a half to advantage anyway. Certainly not sort of sitting up and waiting for anybody down the back. Fire. Jose Rueda and the 18 there. It's not on this motorcycle, so it's really evenly paced here. Okay, so it is still Max Kiers with the advantage over. Circuit knowledge thing is a huge thing. Maybe the number of
and how he's using the strategy in the long lap penalty that he actually displayed in the free practice.
Know the track quite as well as some of the Spaniards around. You know, made up most of the ground that he lost. He's closing up on that. He's going to remain to the end. Now it'll, you know,
intelligent riding.
Well, he's certainly, you know, if the first time is okay. Back with the leaders, then. So this is the leading five, and we've
turn no. So he's going to take it next time around because I think he wants to. He's trying to use 8th place there in race 1. So Morelli just on the back of Rico Salmela then. So he is in 6th place still. So he really is 9th position. Didn't have a very good Jerez. Is potentially this time around. I'm not sure how double long lap penalty works in regard to.
There's nothing wrong with your riding skill. It really has to be a mental thing, doesn't it?
You know,
Jerez up into 6th place. He's already got past Ruda and Loon. Can help Marco Morelli on the mental side. Because, you know, when you're that quick, when you...
I think Casey could be really one to watch in this race. I think he's well up for the battle for that victory.
Works with Maverick Vinales, actually. And he was in Jerez.
He's just off the back of that first victory in the European Telecom.
Well, that's an interesting point you make, because I know that from the picking the end of the season on a really high note.
Yeah, properly riding a wave of confidence. Part of the big part of that agency. It was announced yesterday.
So 2 races in Portimao in Portugal at the beginning of the season.
Agency, and he came by the 10th yesterday to sort of instantly after qualifying to see what
goes. Angel Piqueras, that was a really good move.
No, he's I was just going to say, Maverick Vinales, the management, he was having a few troubles with his machine, so clearly, unfortunately, that's really he came along this weekend and was quick enough in practice. He's Tachkon Boisri has entered the pits. That's a real shame for the Thai rider. That is a heck of a pace from the Kyrgyzstani rider.
Yeah, but wasn't that a bit, wouldn't it? If he's, you know, if he shows his head, if he shows
around. Karpushin was one of the riders that found himself way and just sort of getting these guys' heads and say, well, don't worry, that long lap penalty doesn't face 6th place at 2:02, lapping similar pace to these guys.
Get back, didn't it?
I think what he wants to do then is he wants to
straight.
No, absolutely right. So I think these ones are.
Says Angel Piqueras, the pole man, already through into 3rd place. And we've yet to see anyone exercise a significant Casey O'Gorman, but they're only just ahead of Colin Levin, David Gonzalez, but that's his first rookie season, so if he knows the track, it's
this which got it in the first place.
It's got into trouble. Yeah, there you go. But that's never stopped him before, so I don't think they're still very much with that lead group.
Ironic thing is that he's shown a lot more intelligence.
Has an advantage. Who's got something extra? Obviously, Veda Pratama doesn't have anything to go by. It's not going to ruin his race, is it? Because he's already decided, for whatever reason, with a 4.6 second gap that these 5...
Trying to be strategic about it. It's a fair...